Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has promised to support traders whose stores were affected in the inferno that destroyed the Amu Plank Market in Mushin over the weekend. The governor gave the assurance during an on-the-spot assessment of the scene on Sunday. The inferno, which started in the early hours of Saturday, was said to be the first fire incident in the popular timber market. No life was lost. The men of the Lagos State Fire Service and Emergency Response Team from Lagos State Emergency Management Authority (LASEMA) and Lagos State Safety Commission remain on the ground on the site to completely put the situation under control and salvage unaffected goods. TV360 Nigeria earlier on Saturday visited the scene and spoke with residents and shop owners who narrated how the fire began. Take a listen. Behind me is the popular Amu Timber market razed to the ground. According to reports, the fire started at about 12 midnight and has affected more than 6 buildings so far. The Lagos Fire Service is on ground to put the situation under control, and members of the community are also making efforts to do the same. Mixing water with detergent, shop owners and community members attempt to put out a fire that has been blazing for the past 12 hours. But their efforts seem not to be yielding much results. Soon, their water source runs out. Meanwhile, men of the Lagos Fire Service who arrived at the scene since 1 a.m. continue to battle the fire from another angle. The cause of the fire is yet to be ascertained, but residents have been narrating how it began.
In the night, my security just come and said that there's break fire, that everybody should run out. That is why everybody run out. Me looking in the front, I see that the fire is everywhere, and there's nothing we can do. They even sent for fire extinguisher, but a little bit delay before it arrived.
It's a terrible experience. It's a terrible experience because it did not affect my own apartment, but others. There are many people inside this very compound that they lost all they have. They lost all they have. I don't know. So when those people come at the first time, they say that they don't have enough water, all this fire, whatever. So that was how the fire got to increase more.
Worst affected are traders like Toyin Kabiru, whose store, alongside that of her son, has been burnt to the ground. Amid tears, she recalls the ugly tale of how the fire started and pleads for support from the state government.
At about 12:30 a.m., some Muslim guys were having vigil service beside our shop, and they raised alarm about a strange odor, as well as the sight of a small fire. They immediately dashed to get water to quench the fire. But as soon as they poured water, it seemed as if the fire was a bomb. The fire exploded, and before we knew it, the whole Amu market was on fire. We were not able to get anything out. All our goods are burnt to ashes. Many of us had just purchased new goods for sale. I myself, I had just gotten goods worth 180,000 naira. I want the government to help us. We are helpless. My son's shop was also affected. My relatives also have shops here. We all have been affected. There is no one to help the other. Please help us. I want the government to come to our rescue. We are helpless.
Amu was one of the biggest timber markets in Lagos, valued at about 1 billion naira. Professionals who depend on the market for their jobs say they also will be affected by this disaster.
Anybody who is a serious person in the business of interior design, you will know this market. If you're into building construction in Lagos, you will know this market. Even in the whole of Nigeria, people come as far as Abuja to import and get their building materials from here. So we are going to feel it. We are going to feel it. To what extent, we do not know, but we will feel it.
While Amu was a major hub for timber, there are reports that chemicals used to coat woods to increase their shelf life were also being sold within the market. These chemicals, oftentimes mixed with petrol, are highly inflammable and may have contributed to the widespread of this fire. Fidelia Aguncha, TV360, Lagos.